Hello, and welcome to the true story, my true story, starting at the beginning. I am Hitman Approves, also known as my real name, which would be Brandon Harris. And on October the 12th of 2012, my children were stolen. That is correct. They were stolen, not taken, by my ex-wife. Now, on October the 10th, the sheriff came to what was supposed to be her house and evicted myself, my two children, as well as my golden retriever, at 6 in the morning, actually earlier than that, and gave us literally 10 minutes to gather our belongings and to get out. Now, prior to this date happening, around September the 15th, my ex-wife disappeared. She left me and my boys alone. So, from September the 15th, it might have been a little bit before. Don't quote me on the exact dates, but it was right around there. And I actually, in fact, went and got a restraining order on her around the 27th of September because she would not give us an address or a phone number, and she was not calling to even say goodnight to the boys. So if you could imagine as a father, if you're involved with your children, like I am, how you would feel when you're looking at your little boy's face and he's crying, wondering where his mother is. I had to deal with that night after night after night. Furthermore, I didn't get a call from her until we were evicted. So I'm thinking that it was set up the whole time, and she knew what was going on. What happened was her cousin sued her, put a large civil suit against her because she supposedly conned him into giving her nearly $500,000. What we didn't know was she was taking that money and giving it to her boyfriend, and basically got myself involved, just being there. So it feels to me, and I have hundreds of emails that I've saved, that this has been set up. This was planned. And now I have not seen my children because she told them that I took her Mercedes that she gave me and traded it for methamphetamines. Because I look like a meth addict, right? I look like one. I act like one. I mean, and that much meth, I don't know what the street value is, but I can imagine that a $50,000 vehicle might get quite a bit of product. Well, I have nothing. So, with that being said, the truth is, the car that she had given me and then got me arrested for, saying that I took it, and then giving it back to me after I got out of jail, and then giving it to another car dealer to sell, and then back to me, I actually gave it back to Mark, who's her cousin, because it's his. He did not get it from me. He got it for her, thinking that it was for their house. They were supposed to start a family. So, in my mind, although she gave it to me, and she also gave it to her ex-boyfriend, and then back to me, it doesn't belong to me because I can't rightfully take a gift if it was given to someone and then that person gives it to someone else for what? It's not hers to give, really. I mean, it is, but you know what I mean? I don't feel good doing that. So her cousin has the car. And I feel good about that, very, very good about that, because thank God he was able to recover something. I mean, that's a lot of money. I mean, most people don't make that in a lifetime. $500,000 is a lot of money. So, yeah, I'm glad that he was able to recover even just a minuscule amount. Finally, if anyone else has any questions whatsoever, feel free to come to me, because there's a gentleman online. He's actually a black hat hacker. His name is Oliver Toth, and he lives in Miami, supposedly. But I think he's still in Seattle. And he's a wannabe has-been rapper, actor, whatever he thinks he is. But he takes people and turns them into whatever his mind, his sick mind is feeling at that moment, that will give him exposure. Anything to get him attention is what he's going to do. So not only has he chased off two of my really good friends with awful videos, one of them stating that she slept with her brother. I mean, who does that? But he stole my name, used it in this Cyber Savage game Chronicle crap that he started. I told him that I did not want it on there. And he continues to push forward and to spout terrible lies, awful things. And this is the specific reason, right here, the precise reason why our children and adults alike are committing suicide, are doing horrible things to themselves, that are getting low self-esteem, because we have people like this, the scum of the earth, that can't do anything better but to mess with good people. I implore you, each one of you, to take a stand. Am I the only one here that's going to stand up? Or what? I mean, alone I can move a mere pebble, but united we can move mountains. We need to come together. This needs to stop. It needs to be put to an immediate halt. There needs to be swift action taken to this. It needs to be immediate, it needs to be swift, and it needs to be steadfast, and it needs to happen now. The time is now. If we keep waiting, how many more of our children are going to die? I mean, are we willing to risk that? Every day I hear another child saying they're getting cyberbullied, or they're being bullied at school, or I hear someone else, they don't want to go somewhere to a meeting or something because they're getting bullied. I'm getting bullied at my own Narcotics Anonymous meeting. I mean, this crap, this minutia, it needs to stop immediately. Until next time, it's the Hitman, and I approve.